Hey guys, Ellie here. So it's probably not the right time to apply this for 2024 BCFM, but if you want to look into this going into the next year of 2025, you definitely want to take a look. So this is called avtest.design, and what it basically allows you to do is kind of just see from really big companies their own A/B designs before and afters as well, and what they're testing, and it also kind of gives you a summary of analytics. So let's go and check out Uber, for example. We'll go into Uber and we'll check it out. So what they had originally was this kind of style, and if you have the updated of the Uber app, you'll kind of see that this is a new updated design where they kind of have rounded corners, a really clear image of for the customer when they know what selection they're making. Also, let's see what else. It seems like there is another button at the bottom left corner that they enhanced and gave to the customer, which I'm not so sure what the icon is. So maybe that is something that they need to update as well, because an icon can help you understand what it is, but maybe a text underneath to indicate what that icon does. Maybe it's a reserve. So that is something to look into. In addition to that, you'll see that there is a test. Not too much has updated on the top here. Everything is still rounded, and you still have the navigation, the location here. So everything else seemed pretty close, but it's just really interesting to see. The A/B test of what other big companies are doing as well. So here is a summary of it, and then the results: double-digit increase in rides per user. So it even told you the result of it as well. So as seen in, and more tests to scroll down. So let's go in, and we can kind of see decoupling streaks from daily goals. Not sure. Okay, so this is Duolingo. It's an app where you can basically learn really quickly different languages. And I've used it once or twice, but still my first language is English, and I do not speak other languages. But then it gives you a summary again: designed its streak feature to better support user engagement and retention. So if you see this, it was, I guess, before like this, their A and then their B, it looks like this. So it's a nice step through process. So sometimes you, if there are multiple steps in the information that you're trying to grab from your customer, you might want to do it in a step through form, instead of just everything on in a single page. So that's really interesting to take into consideration. Now remember that these are very small, tight niches. They might work for that brand, it might not work for you, but it is something, again, to A/B test for yourself as well, because you always want to make sure that the content is right there, readily available for your customer. There's no confusion whatsoever. They can just click. And also, you'll notice that some of the buttons here, it's changed. Instead of the green, and instead of this like little animated person, they brought everything up here. And then instead of rounded, they did kind of like a border, a less border radius. And then there's a, whatever this may be, an upload or download icon here as well. Whereas they didn't have that on the A version. And then here it told you a summary. So let's go back. You can also check out the checkout and sales. So we checked out the Uber. There's a lot of great big companies out there. You might have heard of them as well. And it just goes and displays the A/B testing that they are doing as well. So BioGift, not sure if I've ever heard of that, but you can kind of see, especially on mobile, one of the biggest things is to do it on mobile, because everyone is basically on a mobile device now. So you want to optimize for mobile. So I don't really see too much of a difference, except, let's see, compare. That's one of the big things to do. Even the smallest pixel difference helps. But it looks like the biggest change right here is removed from upgrade, that button, and also this informational alert to basically, I guess, clarify or to upsell in this page here. So that's the biggest change here. With the new design features a widget on product pages that highlights their best price guaranteed and explains how the lowest price are achieved. So with this information and on this page, just go in, and I do this for also research to better give you guys content, to better increase my experience as well with this. So going down here, let's just go Now, this is a really interesting one. Not sure what store this was. I guess this is Instapage. Instapage's pricing. So you can't really see it too much, but it was just a long form, and on the first one, the A, what it wasn't offered was muted, so it was just too, I feel like, too long and too long of a form. But here on the B, they broke it down a little bit more, so it's just visually appealing, and it's not long form, and there's blocks and rows with it. And so they try to simplify their pricing layout by removing unnecessary details and highlighting key features, making it easier for visitors to compare plans. So I like that. That was just better. It was just better and easier on the eyes when everything was more in a grid system than just long form. So that is, again, something to test out if you do have a lot of content. Space it out. Put in, utilize the cards with image section, for example, and really make sure that it is digestible, but not in just a huge long paragraph. So again, I've started to really go and dive deep into this abtest.design website. I really like everything about it, and I feel like I've learned a lot, and I think you can too. So just go back and forth, see how you can apply this to your own store, and even the smallest touch. Remember, the smallest change in spacing, pixels, like whatever it may be, does make a difference. So definitely test that out. Thank you.